brave soul who fears not death. I shall guide you. So that you may lull the old one back to slumber.
Alright, you better be laughing. I got a whole set list for you. Looks like it's decent. Oof, that sounds weird. Oh. Dang it. I'll just have to hope that it fixes. Yeah, the concept of this game I think is pretty cool. It's confusing like all their games kind of stories, but I think people figured out how to like manipulate souls and stuff and be able to use magic and all that, but magic was kind of based on like willpower, so you could kind of will stuff to happen, and people abuse that, I think, and woke up the Great One, and basically this fog started to spread and would how would you explain it? The fog would basically make people's beliefs like real, so like their mythology and all that will actually like materialize and become real and demonic. I don't know what an equivalent would be like. At least without being like offensive. It'd be like Norse mythology, but like all the gods would be like physical and real, which is what the bosses kind of are in this. Manifestations of the cultures. The sound is so crunchy. What do you think it low-key looks better than the other games? What do you mean the other games? You mean Kingsfield? I do personally think the art style is better than Dark Souls. Dark Souls has more of like a whimsical vibe to it. This one's more bleak. Thumb soft. Also, this game's got some quirks to it. It's got a whole, it's got world tendency, which right now is neutral, but if you see my health bar is full, it's because I'm in human form, if I die while in human form, it'll darken the world tendency. And if I do it too much, or if I like become human too much and die too often, it'll make the game harder and like make enemies do more damage. I think drop less items. Even like hard enemies will start to appear. Just kind of crazy. They'll just kick you while you're down. But if you live, or if you're in human form and you beat a boss, it'll lighten the world tendency, making it easier. This is basically the first boss from Dark Souls 1. I mean, the music in this game is awesome. It sounds a little silly, but it's got a unique vibe to it. Really fits it. In what way? Like, I mean, this game will punish you for dying by trying to make the game, I guess, easier. Because you get way more health. Like, if you die in human form, your health gets halved. And will stay halved until you become human again. But if you die again, it'll make the game harder. Dark Souls is a little different. It became more kind of like multiplayer centric. So if you're human in Dark Souls, you're able to be invaded, but you could also summon people. But your health wasn't really affected. But if you stay dead, you have to play by yourself, but you won't get invaded. Which I think is a better concept, but I don't ever really play multiplayer, so there's never really any incentive. Whereas in this game, the game could be really hard. There's also like stuff you can only get in like maximum like dark world tendency or maximum light tendency, which I think is also kind of cool. It's not really being about good. I mean, I could go through the whole game by myself in soul form, but I'll still probably die a lot. Ew, the crunchy sound. I don't know what's causing that. That's Mr. Dragon God. Oh my goodness. I hope that's not... I could deal with that, but man, I can imagine if anybody else dared watch, they'd be freaking out. Alright, let's take them on. Is there like a... what is it? What would it be called? Is like a drinking age for cats? Like, could a cat be too young to have like catnip? Is there like a legal age to have catnip? Actually? Or is it just like vet recommended? Well, I mean, I guess people can technically do whatever they want with their pets, but
Together the northern land of Boletaria. Thou canst not exit the Nexus, but each of the 5 archstones will connect into
Because I wouldn't give a kitty catnip. Just feels wrong. It won't work. It's weird. Stream is lagging. At least the preview. Oh yeah, you're completely silent when you move around in soul form, which I'm in right now. And this game's different than all the other ones, whereas your like actual inventory has a total weight. And if you exceed that weight, you can't pick up anything, and it could disappear forever. So you have to drop stuff off.
I'm Stockpile Thomas. When the scourge came, I didn't know what hit me. When I came to my wit, but I would be worthless in battle. At the very least, I hope to lend my assistance to you brave slayers of demons. I would be happy to lighten your load and look after any excess baggage.
We'll drop some stuff off we don't need. See, I think, I don't remember if it's me or... I think it was. I was going through a dungeon. Right, it's not really a dungeon, an area. I tried to pick up an armor set. But I was carrying too much and it dropped it on the ground. You have to go back here to put stuff away, and whenever you come back, all the stuff's gone.
Well, you slipped through the fissure too, did you? You came for demon souls? Or
The
to
title.
seize this land
Roll
and be
credits.
remembered as a hero?
Ew, that sounded so nasty.
Hunting for demons? Try one of the archstones.
This game doesn't run in 60 FPS normally.
Why you came, is it not?
It's locked at 30, so that might be the issue. Let me actually try switching to that RQ. Oh, wait. Alright, we'll see. See if this makes it better. Let's hope. Hopefully it was because it was trying to run at double the speed. If not, might have to switch game for the viewer's pleasure. AKA probably just me in like a few hours. I know some people are really picky about it, but I just love this game. Dude, I've been doing a new Skyrim character. I'm trying to do a pure mage on legendary. And it's kind of a slog. I'm hoping that'll change eventually, but usually the beginnings are slow, especially on legendary. Did the Sarthal quest, and oh my gosh. Restless Drugger suck. Kill me in 2 hits. Well, I haven't been leveling my health, I've just been doing magic. Oops, not that one. What's this one got going on? What the? Oops. That's what the survival mode's kind of like. The only thing is the temperature is kind of annoying. Because when it's cold, you need either like really good clothes or a torch, and even then, that's not really gonna save you too much if you're out too long. You'd have to have like hot soups to recover, which need fire salts, which is like, really? I need fire salts to make a warm soup. I can't just use like the campsite I just made and just heat my soup up for like a certain amount of time. Yeah. I do like the temperature though, but I mean sometimes it's just annoying. And also the no fast travel gets kind of tiring after a while. This is Boletaria. I remember watching Pops go through here. He never got far though. I don't think he made it past I think the second boss in the second world. Which this game's kind of cool. It's kind of split into, I think it's five different distinct areas. Yeah, back and forth quests. Especially like, I liked doing the Dawnguard quests a lot, and they send you all the way out. The Dawnguard castle's tucked to the very corner of the map. Same with the vampires. If you want to do the vampires, they're the actual opposite. Fallout 4. Yeah, he was talking to me about it a long time ago, but he said he liked it. World dagger. This game's really chill. Oh, there's something I like more about Dark Souls and Demon Souls. Because it wasn't necessarily that it was like, oh, super hard. Like, only true gamers beat this, can get this far. It was kind of more like you plan for stuff rather than just have quick reaction times and remember stuff. It's like in this game in particular that I didn't see done in any of the other Souls games is there's different attack types, which are in all the games. There's like pierce, like blunt, and slashing. I haven't really needed to utilize it in any of the other games, but in this one, the second area, you'll do like no damage to these certain enemies if you do like, I forget exactly what it is. I think it's like cutting damage. You have to use blunt, or else you'll do like a tenth of the damage, which I thought was pretty cool. And that's kind of how Kingsfield games are, which I like. And the areas in this game are a lot harder than I want to say the other games, but I mean the other games are just harder in general. But the bosses aren't very hard in this. Most of them are kind of puzzle bosses, which is kind of good and kind of bad. There's one, the guy that punched me in the beginning is kind of hated. This is kind of like a stealth boss, and he is kind of annoying. I like this game mostly for the atmosphere, and the story. What are my skills? 11 strength. I forget what else we could use MP for. I don't know if it was just magic. I do want to mix it up. True. We got our food, got our grasses. Could spark up. And we need a pick-me-up. Water, not so much. That was the start of the From Software ragdoll physics that everyone became fond of. Just for no reason. Well, I definitely get the reason why people liked it, but I don't know the reason why they decided to go with such silly physics. Maybe just to show off the new hardware. Because I think this was one of the first PlayStation 3 games. There's a really scary red-eyed knight down this hallway. We'll see if I could kill him. I honestly don't know if I can. He hits really hard and has a really annoying attack. I don't got the balls to parry him. Lots of health. Just gonna do a charge attack and it's just... Ooh. There we go. Yeah. Oh. I need to watch that again. I don't know if I want to watch that again or House of the Dragon. I actually like House of the Dragon a tiny bit more. I think the first season was like one of my favorite seasons in TV. I liked the time skipping. I thought it was like a really good way to build a lot of story and character development in such like an efficient time. I just thought it was like awesome. Season 2, I actually honestly don't remember all that much. But I definitely don't remember it being bad. I did not know this guy could eat grass. That is annoying. I actually don't even remember what this guy drops. I don't think he does. I really don't think there's much reason for me to... God damn it. Oh, he's munching. Oh, he almost... That's probably the play, because I do kind of want to watch House of the Dragon first, and it makes sense. I need to start reading the books again. I just need to start reading in general. No! Because, man. I really hope that he wraps up that damn book. A couple books, because he cannot just let that stuff hang on the last seasons of the show. Like, bro, really? That's how we're going out? He's probably rewriting it over and over and over and over and over just to avoid having it be crap. At least whenever I was watching it, I didn't think it was all that bad, but then I started seeing more stuff about it, and yeah, they did kind of just throw a lot of stuff out the window for the last few seasons. That knight did give me a lot of souls, but I'm not going to be able to level up until I beat the first boss, which is a little bit of a ways away. I honestly might take this character to the max new game cycle, which, if you didn't know, I think all the games after this one, after you beat it, you can play the game over again with all your equipment and stuff that you found, except for, you know, like keys and stuff. I think up to 4 or 5 cycles in this one, and each time it's harder, just to have more challenge. No! Also to get everything, which I like to do. I actually haven't done it with any of the games yet, though. Any of them. Get to the max. I think this one goes up to 5 cycles. After that, all the rest are like 6. Fortunately, not too much changes. And the Dark Souls game that everybody likes to crap on, Dark Souls 2, is the only one that actually changes stuff up significantly on subsequent cycles. But it was the first one I played, so maybe I'm just biased. But I like Dark Souls 2. It's different. It's got a different vibe. Instead of like Dark Souls 3 is basically just Dark Souls 2 or Dark Souls 1, 2. It's like nice, but some originality would be nice as well. So we just got old ragged robes. Only females can wear it. Let's see what the... It's got better magic defense, plague resistance. That might affect where we go. Oh yeah, another thing I like about this game is since it's divided into like 5 distinct levels, they get harder as they go on. So if you think about it, I don't know how much you've played Mario, but there's like different worlds, and then there's like level 1, or like world 1, level 1, world 2, level 1, and all that. All the worlds in this start out kind of around the same difficulty, which, I mean, it's not infinite replayability, but you could definitely mix it up on where you go after the first boss. And since this has plague resistance, I might actually be confusing my skills, but we might go to the Valley of Defilement as their second world, which is a really scary, like, nasty place. It's like a precursor to the famous Blight Town from Dark Souls 1, which people hate so much. This is Oscar. He is the king's son, so he's the prince of Boletaria.
That was a bold jump. A surprise indeed. Well, now that you are here, pray thee, fend off these dreglings.
He wants me to save him. I don't really have... I'm not jumping down there, that's a foolish idea. I do have fire bombs, but I don't know... I really want to use those. A funny thing that I could do... Let me see if I could figure this out real quick. I could push him down, but... I don't want to backstab him, which will happen if I try to. With a weapon. I don't think you can backstab with a shield, so I can push him down with this. Face his fears. Look at him, he's a champ! Actually, he's kind of getting mogged. Oh! I don't have a weapon out. He's got health though, he's got that fancy prince armor. This game's also a bit harder, at least for me. I'm not so good at it. Rolling, like in all the other games, will give you like invincibility while you're rolling. But I haven't gotten it down in this game. At least it feels weirder to me than the other games. So I use a shield for the most part. Which a lot of Souls elitists will scoff at. But I think this game really wants you to use a shield. Especially in the later cycles. Enemies hit really hard. Especially in New Game Plus. Just the second cycle. Because it kind of evens out all the enemies. So proportionally, these enemies would hit like way harder than like how the other games would do it. Oh my goodness. This guy is pushing P. Oh yeah, we gotta talk to Oscar again.
my thanks for your brave rescue. I am
Pairing
strong,
in this game is a little harder than
accept this as a token of
at
my
least Dark
gratitude.
Souls. It's a little more precise. In a, like, you usually have to do it as soon as the attack would connect, whereas in Dark Souls 1 it's actually pretty generous. Dude, I'm telling you, would like Breath of the Wild. You don't have to fight everything. It's not really a kill everything you see kind of game. At least I don't think it is. More of like a puzzle solving, like chill game. You do have to parry a little bit though, but that just comes with the gaming climate. Ever since Dark Souls, every game's got to have like a parry mechanic. Even Doom's got it now. The new Doom has a parry. It's kind of silly. I've been having some pretty conservative gaming takes recently. Kind of like shaking my fist at the clouds at all these new pretty games that are boring and not fun. I've been playing a lot of old games and playing a lot of indie games that don't look so pretty but have art styles that are really cool. Actually good gameplay. So I'm all like, oh, back in my day, 10 years before I was born, games were better. I think all the big like game studios are just kind of homogenized because of, I think it's probably just shareholders really, but there hasn't been any really games I've been interested in that seem inspired. It's just kind of the same thing the dude next to them is doing. Just, you know, normal for anything that is popular and makes money. Because I like weird, esoteric, eccentric stuff, and that's not gonna sell. That is like a financial nightmare to think about. It's like quirky ideas. That's not gonna sell, man. We gotta have lockstep ideas. We gotta have battle passes. We gotta have emotes. We gotta have collabs. If it's not in Fortnite, it's not a real IP. I wonder if they're gonna... Dude, it is crazy to me that they're making an Elden Ring movie. And apparently it's like A24, which I'm not a movie guy at all, but apparently that's... I don't know if it's a studio or what, but apparently that's like a super like high class like studio or something. So goofy. Yeah. It's like we're gonna have like Willem Dafoe as like Radon. And it's gonna be like super like awesome acting. I just hope they get the vibe right, which is really what makes the Souls games so good. Oh yeah. Well, I mean, it could be good. It just depends on how they like what angle they come from. Because if they do it from like the perspective of the game, like as the current game is, that's just gonna be cringe. It's like you can't just be like, oh, we're gonna make the player character have one-liners and we're gonna. But if they did it like uh before the games take place, that could be interesting. Because there's like a lot of lore that was set up before the games that is funnily enough like you have to go out of your way to learn about. Outside of like, the opening cutscene. I haven't seen Hereditary. I liked Midsummer. I thought it was really it had some, now that I think about it, the themes of it I wasn't really digging, but the filmmaking of it I liked. What the? Oh, I didn't know I could do that there. Oh, there's Oscar. People of RPG video games were made into movies. Yeah. Yeah. Just like, I mean, it's a stupid example. It's like an actual kids movie, but the Minecraft movie, like, I don't think you could really make a movie about Minecraft. It's a sandbox game, but Elder Scrolls made a movie like Pompeii for Morrowind history. Yeah. Yeah, I think any movies that are made from the perspective or from like, yeah, the perspective of like the player character, it's always going to be bad. But if a game's got good like background story, I feel like you could do stuff with it. But yeah, again, at the same time, like what I said earlier, like not everything needs to be a movie. A movie's, I mean, it makes money, obviously. That's the whole reason they do it, but it's not out of some like artistic, high ground that they're doing it. Like, video games are like an interactive art form, and that you kind of, at least these ones, I think, are like genuinely, like FromSoft games are like genuinely like artistic. And a lot of it is like what you make of it and your experience with it that makes it a good experience, not like someone else's idea of it. It's like telling someone like about your dream. Like you could describe a dream you had to somebody, but they're not gonna get it. Speaking of dreams, I've been having some like crazy dreams recently. And if I described it, I would just sound like I'm just saying like stupid stuff, but to me it was like impactful. Oh yeah, we gotta get this guy out of the way. Well, those are mega churches. I don't think you gotta be deep in the weeds to be going to those. No offense to mega church goers, but well, now that I think about it, I'm actually not sure. I mean, yeah, there is like small churches, but I do think about it. It does look like most of the most of the most of the churches I've seen do look like gymnasiums. But I don't know. I'm not religious. I've never been to church. Probably won't be in one. I'm just talking out of my ass. Oof. In the wrong spot. pretty cynical about religious stuff anyway, so I won't get on my soapbox. Whatever gives you purpose. I like cathedrals and stuff. What's going on with the... what do they call it? Notre Dame? That's the cathedral, right? That's not like a place or like, you know, a town. That thing got cooked, I thought a few years ago. Wonder how that's doing. 'Cause I'm sure it's like really, really hard to... It burned again? There's some fishy stuff going on there. Maybe some sinners have been stepping foot. But honestly, those are like cathedrals like that are like super artistic and, you know, like intricate and awe-inspiring. It's kind of ironic. That's not very secular. I think that's the right word. I think secular is the right one. It's like your church, like churches should be like nice, like quaint, you know, like mom and pop religion type stuff. You know, like the humble, like I got a whole house in my prayers, like type place. But I do like the architecture of cathedrals and stuff. Yeah, they're like flexing their money. They got the rolling on their wrist. They got like embossed Bibles and pews. It's like, you don't need all that. Like, God doesn't... I can't speak for God, of course, but I'm sure God doesn't want all that flexing. Religion should be for everybody, not just the, you know, the people with the money. Like, do you think Jesus today would be like a hype beast? You know, he's got his golden, like, Cuban link with the crucifix on it. True. And like 5 years from now, when I blow up, I'm gonna dig up this old VOD. Like, get him! Get him! Burn him at the stake, because that's gonna become a thing again. Yeah. Do you think that's gonna come back? Do you think we're gonna have... I mean, yeah, I gotta stop. I'm just curious. Do you think they'll bring back, like, crucifying people? Do you think that's gonna be in motion again? You gonna do witch hunts? We haven't done those in a while, right? Remember? Remember witch hunts? Those are cool. Damned if you do, damned if you don't type shit. The Legend book series? Never heard of it. What is that about? Like I Am Legend? The Will Smith movie? Starring Dog? Pretty accurate outcome of the USA. Legend. What's the premise? I don't even have an idea to go off of. Like, is it about me? Alright. First boss, the Phalanx. Young adult sci-fi book. That just sounds like the Hunger Games. Have you read that? Actually, I haven't read it in a while, but it was good at the time when I was like 12. Do you know like the plot of the Hunger Games? Feel like crazy asking that. Hmm. Interesting. This is the Phalanx. It's got some pretty good music. I like this music. Honestly. I was just gonna say Antarctica seems like a chill place. Like unironically. Like really? It seems like it would be like kind of nice to be there. Like, well, I mean, until it becomes cool to be there. You know, I got. Oh, I guess that's anywhere that's isolated. It probably would be hell living there. Oh my goodness. What is this like? Liberal chat. Can't. Well, we can't say ass anymore. It's the U.S. slander. I mean, I guess I do set up what it flags, but I just don't want people coming in here saying hurtful stuff. I mean, I guess if this was like a Roblox stream, it's understandable, but come on, we're playing Demon Souls. People are dying out here. It's depressing. Could drop a few asses around. I wonder if my obsession with dark and depressing artistic things has any effect on my mental. Hope not. I think it's just a chill vibe. And it's different. It's quirky. I'm all about quirky.
Welcome back. The
Put some
monumental
dirt in your eye.
the above.
MIP was MIP. Men in Bites? Oh, MLP.
The monumental will explain the nexus to thee.
My Little Pony. It looked like an eye from my POV. POV, as the kids would say.
Hello again. I'm keeping.
No one says that. Old Spice. Well, I mean, it's like small from where I'm at. It looked like there's like an illusion. It makes it look like there's a little dot. It looks like it's cut off at the top of the M and the P for me. From a distance. In the angle. In the light. In the font.
You have a heart of gold.
Yeah, one of the most artistic things about this game is they really know when to let the grippers out. No, I'm just kidding. But there is a strange frequency of barefooted women in the FromSoft games. I don't know if that's just like a a culture thing though. These are easy mode rings. I'm tempted to use them.
Hello again. I'm
You
keeping.
know, you stand on the shoulders of giants, or something like that. He puts feet in his movies. That must be what makes him good. I don't really watch shows or movies, just kind of in general. What does that stand for? GTO.
You have a heart.
Not sure what I want to go with. I might just say no balls, no shield.
Hello again.
Because if I do this with a shield, it's just gonna be kind of a standard run for me. I would like to use magic, but magic is also kind of easy. What make what makes you think I've seen that? Why would you ask if I've seen something like that? Like I would, like, have prior knowledge of. It's like, oh yeah. I've definitely seen that. One of my favorite pieces. What are you trying to say? No, I'm cool. I watch
You have a heart.
The
of gold.
Office.
Don't let them take.
What in the couture? I don't even know what that means. You're whipping out like college level English. You know I haven't done all that. It's like, what, you think you're smarter than me? Oh. Yeah, you think you're smarter than me or something? I'm just as smart. I could tell you every boss from every Souls game. Not so smart now.
We have long awaited you, Slayer of Demons. I am one of the Monumentals. We preserve the fabric of reality. There is something thou needest to know. Once, we too, a scourge of demons faced. In the distant past, under a benevolent rule, the world was united, owing to the soul arts.
Dragon tree fruit from
Until
King's
the
Field.
lust for power caused
The Shadow
the
Tower.
old one. Across the land seeped a colorless, deep fog, and the world faced extinction.
Look at you. You know what I'm doing? I'm streaming.
Thanks be,
Yeah.
we were able to lull the old one back to his slumber, yet only after the loss of innumerable souls,
Oh.
and half the world lost, erased
Oh.
by the fog.
I thought you were just going off on him.
In order to mend the fabric
Big,
of what
fat,
once
mad
remained,
baby cat. It's like,
we
jeez.
entrusted 6 elders with 6 precious
And he's just a little
archstones.
guy.
One to the king of a small yet
Are they
noble
actually like
land,
chill with each other, or are they being like territorial and
to the
actually like
king of the burrowers
low-key
underground.
beefing?
One to the wise queen of
Like
the
on
great
site.
ivory tower. One to the chieftain of lost and ill-fortuned souls.
That's nice.
One to the shaman
See, I was thinking about that
of tempest-worshipping shadowmen.
a while ago.
And the last to the great giants of the northern lands.
Yeah.
The archstones were placed at nodes
Like, is it
across
like
the earth.
Bozo Betty level, or is it
We contained the
more
old
chill than
ones
that?
throughout this nexus and banned the soul arts. Finally, we became
So I would say that's like
monumental,
low-key abusive.
guiding sentinels of the fabric of reality. Alas, the other monumentals
Careful
perished,
putting Betty in there.
and only I remained.
She's a freak. But no, I get it. Yeah. Aww. Oops. I totally just denied.
Now it is you must lull the if not, have you the
Yes. No, I do not accept your
You
mission.
should know just you must destroy all the demons if you wish to be freed. The old one, you must
I don't know anything about cat behavior. So I'll keep my thoughts to myself. Freaky! No, my half moon grass. No. Fat fingered it. Because I'm clawing. I have my second index knuckle on the quote unquote B button. I hit the quote unquote X button. For all you Xboxers out there. Xbox is the console, not the combat sport. Just be clear. In case there's any confusion. Or any MMAers out there, boxers. Jiu-jitsu. Karate. Kung Fu. What else is there? Muay Thai. That's that's a martial art, right? Muay Thai? Or is that just like a dish? Yeah, must tie. Must tie what? Your shoes? So you don't trip? Pad thai. Ah. I was just about to say something very insensitive. But I'm sure there's differences between Thai and, you know, other Asian cuisines. I'm just close-minded and I'll stick with my French fries and chicken nuggets, thank you. No! Give me the shows. I gotta be careful. Just letting these old lips flap. Out here conflating Wendy's and Burger King. It's like, where's your culture, man? Wendy's and Burger King are not the same. Wendy's burgers are way more fire. And they use good burger buns. You know, to be honest, I don't even know if I've ever had a Burger King burger. I think I've only had their cute little crown-shaped chicken nuggets, which are actually good. Got the little pepper in them. I got the spicy one, I think. Oh! Oh, my souls! Oh, that is crazy. Oh. Oh, no. How much was that? I don't care. I don't have any souls to level up. How much did I lose? How much does it cost to level up? That was like 10 levels. That was like 10 levels. My goose, man. We're about to go to the hard area. I don't even know what I'm trying to get. I don't even remember what's over here. Watch, I'm just gonna fly off this corner. Are you... Dude, this game was made for, like... Ew. That was what was so annoying about Brutus licking his chops all the time. It's like, dude, now you stink. See, and it was that easy. What is my reward? Well, I guess I do have a bunch of soul items that I could just... I don't know, get a couple levels. Not even sure what kind of build I want to go for, though. I haven't found... There's not too many weapons in this game. But I want to use something interesting, not just... You know, the same old song and dance. Wait, is this like... Is that like the better way to get that stuff? Just noticed that, because that's good. That's like a full heal and I think even some mana. The more I think about it, I think I will do some magic, not too much. I don't remember all the spells though. I might try to use a boss weapon. I haven't really messed around with those all that much. Ooh, or I could use the King's Field weapon, the Moonlight Greatsword. That's gonna be in the area that we're in soon. What? This whole time? Wow. I guess that's what happens when you follow the herd. Dude, every time I've played this game, every time I've seen people play this game, they jump down these little cubes, like all fancy like, and if you go down the wrong way, you know, you can't, you're like boned. But if you just come down here, and then down here, it's that easy. Not all that risky stuff. Mark that in the VOD. We got a new YouTube short. Hot tips for Demon Souls 2009.
It's in trade with yours.
We're doing fine on that. Whoa, actually, wait. My weapon looked kind of messed up. It's almost at half durability, but I think we're going to switch to the Scimitar for a bit. Does a little more damage as well. So if we want to get our magic, probably have to level up a little more. Let me see. I don't even think I have a catalyst for it yet.
I have sinned. I swore allegiance to Saint Urbain, but was of no use to him. And now I have run away and abandoned his honorableness.
He's got that, what is it? Hey, I'm looking at you. Okay, well, his armor looks like the height stuff in Skyrim, I think.
Punish me, for I have not the strength to punish myself.
A little bit, a little bit.
Oh, honorable,
Just little chest
I
belts.
hesitate to imagine your present state. Deep within the darkness, where no light shall ever shine, will you continue to pray, even in such misery?
A warrior from afar, are you? May you enjoy victory in battle. Umbasa.
Umbasa.
A warrior
I like to have the head canon that all the FromSoft games are connected. They definitely reference each other. The Moonlight sword in all of the games. There's a trickster NPC in all the Souls games named Patches, and even in Elden Ring and Bloodborne, I guess technically. It's like a fun little thought. I forgot this is an old Souls game, and you have to eat all the souls one by one. So you gotta line them up in the hotbar. At least get a couple levels from this. Not as much as I would have, but you know. So what is this guy selling? Short sword. Nothing really appealing. Does have some grass. Crescent moon grass. What am I looking for? I'm looking for the half moon grass. Or wait. No, the half moon grass is the better grass. We'll get more, whatever. That in the hotbar.
Hello.
Oh yeah, we can give him the jade hair ornament, which is apparently like his daughter's.
When the scourge came, I abandoned my wife and daughter and fled like a madman. When I came to, I was in the Nexus. I haven't dared venture outside these walls since. I wish I could do more, but I am ignorant of the world beyond these walls. That candle maiden cared for me during my first days in the Nexus. She says very little, but has a kind heart. She's just the age my young daughter would have been. The poor, poor girl, trapped here with her eyes occluded by wax. If only something could be done to help her. If only something could be done to help her.
Yeah, I feel like I would have heard if it burned again.
If only something... You have a heart. That hairpin. That belongs to my daughter. Then she didn't make it after all. My dearest little baby. May she rest in peace. May I ask you a favor? Would you mind giving up that hairpin? I'd like to have it in memory of my daughter. You're a saint. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, I mustn't forget. It's not much, but please accept this as thanks. I'm a bit ashamed to say, but I found it one day, discarded on the main road. But it seems to possess a strange power. Anyway, I feel that you should have it. It will be happier in your hands.
Ring of Herculean Strength. This is the one that lets me carry more items. Yeah. How much though? Oh wow, a decent amount. 45. Let's see, why not? At least have it just in case.
Thou seekest soul power, dost thou not? Then touch the demon inside me.
Damn, girl, we just met.
Soul of the mind, key to life's ether.
Let's see.
Soul of the lost, withdrawn
I
from its
forget
vessel.
exactly what the Moonlight Sword uses.
Strength be granted, so the world might be mended.
So we'll just do...
So the world might be mended.
Because in this game it does holy damage. Let's do some vitality, I guess. Maybe some strength. And endurance.
Art thou done?
Alright. Yes, this one. The Valley of Defilement. This damp valley is the resting place of those who have been thrown away. Overtaken by poison and plague, the dwellers attack anyone who wanders into the valley, hoping to offer souls to the woman who showed compassion. This area is kind of hell. It's dark, it's dank, it's stinky. Full of poor people. What the? It's Mississippi! Yep. You got it. Or Louisiana. Actually, I don't know. What are those? Dogs? They're eating the dogs out here. Those guys are scary. They have a flaming spear that they'll just like insta-poke you with. It's really hard to predict. Oh, and it hurts. Ooh, and they're low to the ground. Is this guy faking it? I think he is, but... No, they do fake it here. Yep, this guy's faking it. Oh, he just got stoned by his buddies. Dark moongrass, wow. Oh man. What is this? Is this the mace? Morningstar. Close enough. Does less damage than what we got now. Does crush damage and pierce though, I think. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Something that's kind of nice, but also kind of annoying about this game is that it's really designed for you not to be able to run past enemies. Which is kind of crazy because all the other games you really can. This game makes it really annoying and really hard too. I usually clear out all the enemies at least once in all the games. They want you to be meticulous. Forget where all this stuff is here. I think there's something down there. Is that a shortcut? It's gotta be, right? So I want you to go down there. I don't think I've noticed that before. This looks like it breaks. This breaks. Doesn't. Ow. See ya. You went flying. Think of magical dullness. What's this do? Lowers magic power. Raises magic defense. Not by too much, but I don't know how they classify fire damage in this. You seen the thing going around where gingers are apparently black now? Sounds like a South Park episode, to be honest, but no, I haven't. Those things are completely opposite. At least my mind of ginger. Uh-oh. Oh, I'm cooked. Go! My gosh, that reminded me of the plumber episode in The Stooges. And they step on the carpet and they just fall through to the basement and break all the pipes. Oh god, they're gonna get me. There's so many spear guys. Oh, gimme. Useless. Oh, they got me. I could just check. Yeah, fire is different. Okay. I'm kind of dumb. It would just say right there that I would get more fire defense from that ring. What am I doing? I'm tweaking. Of course it's fire defense. I'm just getting mixed because holy weapons do magic damage. And in Elden Ring, there's actually a holy like type of damage. And then there's also lightning type damage in other games. Well, actually no. Dark Souls had holy as well. It's more of like a niche status though. It just made skeletons not be able to revive, I think. This game's only got fire and magic. I don't know what's better, one hand or two hand. Looks like the same style of damage, or swing. Oh yeah, and the the healing item is limited, which tons of people love complaining about. It's like, yeah, it's telling you to not get hit. It would kind of take away from the tenseness of the game. Oh, there I go. It would kind of take away from the tenseness of the game if you could just chug potions. But in this game, there's a really easy exploit where you can just duplicate like 99 of any item. So I could if I wanted to have 99 like of the best healing grass, but maybe on a different playthrough. I haven't beaten this in a while. Maybe on like a different new game. Or not. Oh. That's one of the things I like about the old Souls games is you can break them pretty easily. Just kind of have fun with them. So I think I do want to go across that bridge. There's some items over there. I'm trying to remember what all you get in this area. Because usually I have like encyclopedic knowledge of where stuff in these games are. And I've played this one a fair few amount of times, I think like 5 or 6 times. I'm having a hard time remembering what's in this area. Which is nice that I'm playing it now because it's somewhat fresh. Oh, there's the shortcut. There's the shortcut. Oops. This camera is wacky. Look at those bugs. Never noticed those before. What are those? Those just like dung beetles? Yeah, like 8 appendages. Oh, they might be ticks. Ticks don't have elytra. Dropping my bio terms on ya. Not just in Minecraft. Learned that like a couple years ago. Whoa, 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 whoa. Slow down, Buster. Go roast your marshmallow somewhere else. Oh, spoiled it. Oh my god. That does way too much damage. Come on, man. These are trash enemies. They shouldn't be doing that much. Well, at least the ones without the spears have a deadly attack, but you could at least see it coming. I'm just complaining for real. Really, it's a skill issue. That's right, that's right, that's right. You get the talisman. It lets you cast miracles. Sure. In this game, in the other games, miracles, you could like throw lightning and stuff and do like little force pushes. But in this game, it's mostly heals until like the highest level faith spell. It's the only damaging one. Wow, that is ridiculous. These guys are so unfair. Man, I'm getting flashbacks to my second cycle. I'm just getting dominated by these guys. I needed a shield. But if I had a shield right now, it'd just be, you know, too easy. That's not how you clip farm. You can't clip farm easy games. Unless they're buggy. See, look how dirty they do you. They put you on a narrow bridge with the guy with the spear. What's a man to do? And, oh yeah, I forgot about that. They try to shut you in, too. From software. Their little tricks. They play these cute little games with you. Yeah, that attack messes you up. It's like a 4-hit combo that every attack connects. Yeah, you're just stunned the whole time. No, he has grass. No! The dungeon diesel. How will I go 5 more minutes without my dungeon weed? They're burping. They're acting like they're so stealthy. This guy, yeah, you're not stealthy, man. I hear you. Whoa! Maybe some faith spells might not be so bad. Just to get some healing. That's such a messed up drop. Oh, there's so many. Oh, it's all coming back to me. Wait. Not like that. Huh. Alright, we're gonna see if we could run past. You're wasting too much grass. Going for our ass is grass. Wow, you get so much momentum. Oh. I missed an item. Wow, you are a little... Oh, wow. Oh, man, they really make it hard. Ooh, they really don't like you running. Ooh, they don't like you running. Maybe we won't run. Maybe we'll just play careful. Like the way the great Mr. Miyazaki want us to. I honestly forget how you get first heal spells. Because you need the talisman. See, and this weapon's moveset's just not that great either. It swings above them, so it's hard to hit. I have to do a heavy attack. If only there's a plunging attack, man. No wonder they made that like the show-off feature for the first boss in Dark Souls. It's like you could attack enemies while you're falling now. Get hyped. This is next-gen gaming. No more just falling on top of enemies and slightly bumping them. Your little feet. These guys in particular are just pretty tough. I say all the areas are... Oh, I say all the areas are pretty equally balanced, but the two later ones are genuinely kind of tough. The enemies they throw at you. I need to stop using this grass. I don't have any more cheap grass. Man, I have an idea, but it's kind of cheap. It's also not going to be that easy to get either. There's a couple items that can regen your health in this area. This area's got really annoying skeletons that roll at you. And you cannot run away from them. Lord knows you cannot run away from them. Holy. Oops. Wow. You can at least one-shot them with your fists. Hey, that goes back to what I was saying about the damage types. I mean, you kind of see it with the skeletons in Dark Souls, but it's actually like more effective to use your fist than a sword on these guys. These guys are crazy little bastards. Oh, nice. There's some more grass for us. And there's a second one. Get him down here. That one will just shoot arrows at us. We'll bum rush him after get this guy down. See, I don't know like a good way to counter them rolling at you. You just kind of have to stand there. Because if you try to dodge them, they'll ooh. You try to dodge them, they'll just start rolling around everywhere. Shodel, okay, interesting. I guess I could just try doing a quick gut punch. Oh! Love the little... Oh wait. It's not as good as Dark Souls. Dark Souls has like a gut check punch you could do on... Dude! Okay. Dark Souls 1 has a little gut punch you could do with your left hand. It's a scary skeleton back there. If you do a forward and a light attack, you'll do a headbutt if you don't have a weapon. It's kind of silly. You have some cheesy items you can get here. And while I won't use a shield for defense, there's a shield I can get here that's not necessarily for defense, but it'll give me a little bit of HP regen. Nothing wrong with that. Same with the ring. The ring is what we're after. There's a neat little trick you could do to skip a bunch of the level, but if you die, you have to go through all the skeletons again. We are not able-bodied to fight skeletons. I think that's it. We can just do a cheesy little roll across the gap. Skip half the level. We get the regenerator ring, which gives us passive HP regen. I don't think we'll be able to get the shield, now I think about it. Ooh, we want that, we want that, we want that. We can't let that guy die or fall off the edge. And I just quit out because if he sees you, he'll start to run away and then he'll teleport and disappear and you'll lose that item forever. These guys will drop upgrade materials for you. They are really rare. They only respawn after bosses. Oh, he really does not care about this weapon. As long as we stun lock him, should be fine. Dark Moon stun. Figure out what the upgrade tree is for. And there's Cloud Stone. I don't remember that either. I don't remember all the upgrade paths. I only remember Hard Stone and Sharp Stone. Hard Stone is for like strength weapons, so like this. Oh, we're getting shot by stingrays. Bombing us. Oh, quick. I don't want to waste the grass. We will have to fight this boss early, but he's not too hard. He can easily one-tap me, but I just have to be careful. He's a really cool boss too, called the Adjudicator. The Adjudicator shield is the one I was thinking of, but I think I went the wrong way and I can't back out now. I'd have to do it from the beginning. But, yeah, that stuff I was talking about with the lore earlier, it's kind of what this guy is. The Adjudicator is like a mythological figure to the people of this culture that was brought to life by the demons and the gray fog. Colorless fog. Is he broken? Okay. This is a pretty boring fight. At least to watch. If you had a ranged weapon, you can hit that bird up there directly, but otherwise you have to hit the wound until he falls over. Then you can hit the bird. I think one of his attacks will kill us. Just gotta be careful. But the bird always makes a little sound before he attacks. Yeah, also, like I said, the bosses in this game aren't very hard. They're really just puzzle bosses. The hardest part of this game is the areas, by far. Which is kind of nice. But I'm not necessarily one of those people who wants to spend hours and hours and hours memorizing a boss's moves. Just kind of like exploring the areas and trying different weapons and builds. And when a game's really hard, it's kind of hard to get creative with stuff. This game kind of corrals you into certain play styles, which I don't like. That's not fun for me. Unless you're really good, but I just don't want to spend the time to get really good at every game I play. Come on. Oh, did we get it? Yeah, okay. Stone of Ephemeral Eyes. That makes us human. But we just beat a boss, so we're already human, which I could be cheap and kill myself in the Nexus. Because if I die in human form in a level, it'll make that level harder. But just to make things interesting, I won't. It also gives me a little bit of an advantage for one life. Oops. Let me put those both away. Harder for black phantoms to detect. I don't recall ever really paying attention to that. I wonder if that counts for Black World tendency. Black phantoms. Alright, what do we have going on? What is this? Those can get past shields. Don't really have a problem with shields at the moment, and I keep forgetting I do want the Holy Sword of Moonlight. I think that's what it's called in this one. Repair our stuff. $150? Is that the cheapest?
Do come.
I don't know if that's the cheapest. I'm gonna go here. Go to the merchant to see if I could get cheaper grass. Because I feel like that's a little expensive. Might just be thinking of Kingsfield grass. Stuff was dirt cheap. Okay. Okay, you weren't looking at me. There's our boy Oscar again.
You yonder. Over here.
Come hither.
Ostrava. Look at me. Again surrounded by evil warriors. Could you, perhaps, help me one last time?
One last time?
Clear out the soldiers at the far end of this passage.
For you?
If it pleases you.
I'll do it.
Lord's path, just down yonder, has degenerated into a feeding ground for flying dragons. Have your wits about you.
Not to be that guy, but they're wyverns, not dragons. +1 me. Oh, slimy bastards. Wish I had that shuttle. Wait, I do, don't I? Nope. Okay, Buster, we get it. You're Mr. Guard. These guys just got some crazy aim. Forget exactly where the safe spots are. There's some grass, if we don't get too greedy. This guy thinks he's hot stuff. This little buckler and spear. Wooden catalyst, huh? Didn't know that was here either. It's for spells. It's a wand. What got going on down there? Let's admire some of the scenery. Kind of packed down there. Down here is kind of scary. I think if we turn around, we'll be fine. There is dogs somewhere. I don't know if you know anything about dogs in Souls games, but they are vicious little things. You cheeky little hollow. Alright, there you go, Strava. Oh, not quite. Dash resistance. I don't think I've ran into anybody that's bled me yet.
Thank you. That makes twice. Thanks to you, I can now forge ahead. This is a token of my gratitude. Please accept it.
Damn. I don't know. Be kind of fucked up, but I mean, I guess better than the alternative. But there's also like, you know, the other alternative too of just, I don't know, dogs don't really do anything maliciously, I don't think. What's the worst a dog could do? Like, I don't know, if Paige like broke my MacBook, I don't think I would be mad at her, but be more upset at myself really for putting it in a position to be broken. Unless, well, I mean, something like crazy, like if if my dog ate my kid, I don't really know how I'd feel. It's quite the moral conundrum. Like, what if your dog like ate one of your cats? Like, what would you do? It'd be kind of crazy. It'd be such an extreme like scenario. It's kind of hard to put yourself in that position. Oh God. Freaking my MacBook! That actually wasn't. Oh. But it's not over yet. Okay. See, I don't get that. Like, I understand where you're coming from, but like retaliatory like execution of a dog I think is kind of crazy. Like, in all honesty, I don't know, it's kind of hard. True, but at the same time, that's not the dog's fault. It's more the owner's fault. That's like, what's that like? Well, I don't know. I was gonna say that's like having like a kid grow up to be a killer and then they execute your kid, but I don't think dogs are mentally capable of psychopathy. See, I thought so. This is way cheaper. Get a bunch of it. 30. Yeah, that's kind of like... it's kind of like what documentaries do. They kind of... like, depending on the perspective of the documentary, you know, are you rooting for, you know, the wolf that has to kill the deer to feed her pups? Or is it a deer documentary and the deer is trying to, you know, like survive out in the harsh winter and there's wolves stalking them? Not the exact same, but it reminded me of that. It's like they're not doing anything bad, they're just trying to live. And if living's bad, well, then I don't want to do it. That's my take. So this guy's got the broadsword now. Somewhat of a dexterous weapon. Claymore's definitely not a dexterous weapon. He's got the plate stuff. I don't know if I'm ready to Iron Man up. But it would be nice. Those little bastards in the Valley of Defilement. Someone's pet bug. Or pet worm. He's a pet bug. That's funny. I'm just imagining someone like walking their earthworm on a string. And like a robin comes and just eats it up. You just get like heartbroken. You just collapse to your knees. The heartbreak. See how much money. See how much liquid assets we have. That reminds me of that video that, like, I forget what it was. I don't know if it was like a butterfly on someone's finger. They were showing like their French bulldog, and just comes up and eats it.
Hello.
Broadsword. Huh, I'm surprised the longsword's not more of a dexterous weapon than the broadsword, but we'll get a broadsword. What? And then see, that's tricky though. I mean, obviously picking them up, but also at the same time, that's like gonna provoke them more. I don't know. I've just heard that at least. I don't know.
Thanks for that.
Dogs is tougher though, but I don't know why I wouldn't pick up my dog if they're getting charged by a vicious one. Let's put that broadsword on. No way. Does it do the exact same damage? It does. Nice. Hopefully the moveset's better. Oh yeah, that's gonna be nice. While we're here, we may as well beat this boss as well. He's not all that hard. There's only like one really hard boss in this game. It's the second boss of the second area, called Flame Lurker. He's actually tough. I have to probably do some actual preparation for that one. Balconies and pets sketch me out. Whenever Paige is on the balcony here, I'm always worried she'll, for some reason, see something and just go brazy. Alright. This is one of the toughest little spots of the game. At least at the moment I'm going through it. So at the other side of this bridge is a bunch of archers and some blue-eyed knights. Gotta cut down the archers really fast so we could deal with the blue-eyed knight in time. Or get cooked. Let's try that again, shall we? Really? Okay. Thank goodness the archers were blocking him. Now you're mine. Okay, thanks, lag. Trying to pull one over on me. Oh yeah, this is also a good spot to farm grass. Fool am I for spending all that money. Oops. Plan B. It's so crazy to me that Paige is like, it's like a phobia of the bug zapper. Like she will go like full trauma mode. It's crazy. It's just like pops. It's like calm down. And she'll like start tweaking for like hours. I'm just gonna let my health regen a little bit. There's a lizard up there that I don't want to run away. It's like, dude, you act all big and tough. I don't know, like whenever it like zaps like gnats and stuff, the sound just like terrifies her. I don't know. I don't know if there's like some like frequency that we can't hear that it's like really loud to her or something. Oh my goodness. She'll like walk to the front, like lead me to the front door being like, I'm running away. Like I'm done. I quit. I resign. It's like, no, you can't just go out the front door. So I'm no longer your guys' dog. It's been fun. Yeah. If there's anything else here. I know there's a key. Yeah, there's a key you can get to get through there. But I can't do that until I beat an archdemon. Which is the boss at the end of a level. A world, I should say. An archstone. Yeah, it's like you raised him, bro, or didn't. Literally, you problem. True. It's like, I'm probably never gonna have kids because I know I was a kid once. I know what that's like. I don't want to raise one of those things. Like whether I have a bad kid or the kid has a bad life, I don't want either. I have I guess the foresight of knowing how my parents raised me, and knowing that whether I like it or not, I'm probably gonna end up parenting like them also. Nothing to say that I don't have good parents, but certainly wasn't, the high life. There's one little bastard down there. Yeah, I thought it was crazy when you got a second one. I was like, what? Are you sure? So I don't even think I could take responsibility of Paige. She's my favorite thing in the world. I wouldn't know what to do though. Cats are, I don't know, I feel like cats are a little more high maintenance, but at the same time, for different reasons than dogs. I feel like dogs, I mean both animals need exercise, but I feel like dogs would need more. Cats make their own fun. It's kind of hard for most dogs to make their own fun. But cats, you need litter, but for dogs, typically you need to go outside. Not every living area has accessible outside. Like Paige won't go on rocks. She's too pampered. I feel like cats are more low maintenance in the entertainment part. Like, if you got a ribbon or a string, your cat's good. But for dogs, you got to make sure they're not like chewing on stuff. If they are chewing on stuff, it's the right stuff. It's like Paige was doing so much chewing that she was like destroying her teeth. I think I just messed this up. I won't be able to hit his head. Dang it. I don't know too much about cats, but I think cats are a little more sensitive to like allergies and stuff. Like I heard like a lot of kinds of plants aren't good for cats. But I'm sure they're also not good for dogs, but dogs aren't as three-dimensional as cats are. You don't really climb on top of stuff, really. I just feel like cats have better, on average, survival instincts than dogs. It's like I could just imagine like a dog trying to throw hands with like some random animal. There's like a cat will probably just like scurry off if it thinks it's gonna lose. Paige, I worry about her, dude. I feel like someday she's gonna go to the park and she's just gonna, you know, like start. You know, she's gonna start shit with like a pissy pit bull, and it's gonna be Jover. I guess that's also true. It's so crazy thinking about a cat doing like dog tricks. It's like, speak! This guy's taking way longer than I thought. I guess it is, I guess I might be a little underleveled for it, but still. Usually I do this right away. Oh, at least we have a lot of souls.
I can forge weapons.
I never thought of the broadsword as a dexterity weapon in these games.
You'll come back up.
Thank you.
I think, Grandpa? Did you buy your gamer tag? That'll get you some gamer credit.
We are indebted.
That's funny.
Thou seekest so then
Look how happy my character is to level up.
I am here for
So excited.
thou seek then soul of the mind, key to life's ether. Soul of
Let me actually just look it up so I'm not wasting levels of what the Moonlight sword needs. It slips my mind.
so the world might be mended.
Actually, I'm gonna use the bathroom real quick. I'll do that. Get two birds stoned at once. I'm back. Much to my chagrin, it is a faith weapon, which we are sorely lacking. I'll have to pump that up.
Art thou done? Main.
Is that enough? I don't think you could tell in this game yet.
Thou seek then soul of the
Oh,
mind,
cool.
key to life's ether. Soul of the lost.
Well, now we're getting
withdrawn
miracle
from
memories.
vessel. Art thou done? Main thine
Memory slots, I
strength.
guess. I thought... Maybe it's just because I'm not faithful enough, but maybe I am now?
I will catch that blasted hyena someday soon.
Oh, he's talking about patches.
And kick the honorable one down a trap door behind the altar
He's
of the
talking about
shrine.
patches.
I lost my nerve.
Maybe that's how we get him. Unless he sells them.
Oh, you must be another disciple of God.
Oh, yes.
I too am on a quest to
Indubitably.
fight the demons in the name of the Lord. May I share God's power with you? Do not be bashful. We are both cut from the same cloth.
Oh, enlighten me, brother. Thank you. Heal! Oh! 5K? Well, to be fair, I did just get that regenerating ring.
Wish I pray.
Maybe this is enough grass. Let's head back into the VOD. So we got some increased protection. We're in human forms. We got more health. We got regeneration. We got an upgraded sword. The better moveset. Chops downward. Let's check our fire defense real quick. It's better than it was, but no way you're hitting me with that. Look at that HP trickle back. Such a strange hitbox. I feel like it comes out really early, but I might just be bad. I don't know what's worse. Color's my favorite song? Well, I immediately thought of like a tealish, not like a mint, more of like a pale cyan. But maybe that's just because that's the that's the color of the background of Palliat's album, at least the one that I think of that it's on. That's at least what my mind first came to. Like a baby blue cyan. There's a lot of good songs out there. In general, though, whenever I think about music that I like, I kind of get like a navy purple sort of vibe. Really, 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 really dark purple. Damn, he knew where I was going. What the reason of jumping down here was. Is it really just to go down there? You just walk there. Yeah, right. How are you gonna tell me this guy's not alive? Whatever. Stone. There is secrets down there. What? Okay, what's down there? I don't know if it was just like the quick way I usually go, or there's also something more valuable. What? Oh, oh, I guess it is a bit lower. Damn. I swore I've survived that from that little lip. Sounds going all crazy on something. Trying to spell circle with an S. Took me way too long to piece that message together. It's like W. What does W mean? Like, honestly. No firebombs? I could try the good old-fashioned... See, there we go. Ooh, ephemeralize. Oh my god, they're dropping like flies. Let's go. We haven't even seen the big guys. There's like giant versions of these guys that knock you down, do a lot of damage. This armor though is putting in work. Crazy how that works. Ew. That big old tick. Blessed mace. That's right. +1 as well. So this is magic damage, which is good. Wait, can I even use it though? I can. Rocking with the mace. Ew, the plague rats. Forgot those were there. Usually I would deal with these guys with a bow, but I don't have a bow. I'd use the throwing knives. Unless the mace can hit them. Oh my gosh. Plague is like a deadlier version of poison. It doesn't even one-shot them in. What a tragic. You can angle it right. There we go. Where are they coming from? I think I have the... Yeah, I caught the plague. I think I have the cure. I think it's just like a... Yeah. I'll just take my vaccine. That easy. Man. For being a one-time enemy, they really got the bang for their buck. I don't think you see rats anywhere else in the game. Just here. Just in that one spot. What's up here? Oh yes. Old Granny. I always thought she had glasses. Never looked all that close to her face, but it looks like she has glasses. Them bags. You see it?
Won't you buy something? My poor child is hungry.
I think it might literally be... Actually, it's more on Latin roots and stuff. Or whatever. Something linguistic. War pick. I've never used the war pick. I mean, that's part of science, right? You gotta classify stuff. If it's not classified, how can you prove that you know it? Nothing comes to mind, but I think I've heard, yeah, there's like... This is the word for, like, that feeling you get when you have too much spicy food, but you can't quite hold it, but you have to hold it for another like hour. It's like, oh yeah, that's what Lichtenblocken means.
You don't deserve to die. So let me give you some advice. This place is buzzing with
Thought that was the hot
pests,
dog.
fattened on a diet of souls.
Hot dog
In
2.
order to protect yourself,
The better
you must
version of
keep
hot dog.
Lotus with you. The price of curses, I wasted my breath on you. Did that witch send you to torment?
There's one of the big men. It's like an ambush here, though, that I'm expecting. It's a little late for his shift. There he is. Took you long enough. HR's gonna have to see you for that. Alright. Oh, he's scary. Oh, camera. Camera, please. I forget who the first boss is here. I think it's Leechmonger. Who, wouldn't you believe it, is a mass of leeches. Oh, no, 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 there's two of them, there's two of them. They're gonna gang up on me. Oh, I'm getting ganged up on. Retreat. Have I watched The Ladies Man yet? No. I did not see that one on the syllabus. Oh yeah, I think you were. I think you recommended it to me the other day, right? I remember you recommending something. My memory these days is fading quickly. So who knows? Me waiting in line at the McDonald's, hoping the cashier sees me so I don't have to. Yeah. Yeah, something like that. You know how it goes. Oh, okay. Get him hop away. I think these guys, you have to farm these guys to make a maxed out bleeding weapon, I think, which, poor soul. For bleeding weapons, just like, really? It's like even worse poison. The big kid Happy Meal. I don't know anything about Minecraft lore other than, I don't know, villagers. Fire's good. Oh my gosh, the rolling in this game sketches me out so much. I have zero confidence when I roll in this game. Morning Star. I already have one though. Who's making all that ruckus? Is that guy dying? Alright. We finally made it. If we die now, we have to do all that again. In classic From Software fashion. But I know the secrets. This guy, like most enemies, is weak to fire. I'm not sure if magic or fire is going to be better. It's not McDonald's lore. Or McDonald's lore. Minecraft lore. Oh. Honestly not sure what the... I think maybe broadsword. Broadsword with the turpentine sets it on fire. Hope for the best. Wish me luck. It's funny though. It looks like a bunch of turds instead of a bunch of leeches. So that's what my toilet pipes see. Wow, that was way further than I thought. See, this guy I've never really understood. I've just kind of just gone in swinging, because, yeah, just like that. Some of his attacks don't really make too much sense to me. Just start swinging. He's got any region's health. I forgot about that. That's the one of those funny little things. He gets his health back for free. He's gonna flail his arms. I'm actually gobsmacked I didn't get hit. Please. Okay. Yeah, it was like an interesting little game tip. Like depending on how many enemies you make fall off the ledges and stuff, there'll be more loot down here. I don't think it's like actually them, it's just like more stuff will show up. It's kind of neat. Kind of useless, but kind of neat. Because if they were the actual enemies, they'd be flying around, but it's just like set pieces. So they don't move. Damn, 3 hours in. Stream's gone a little better than I thought. A little rough start though. Technical issues. I'm surprised I've been able to yap this much about stuff not even related to the game. Can you imagine? Whoa.
You have a heart of gold.
just light, bro. Jeez. Not that crazy. I always thought it was weird though that I actually don't know the specifics, but like I understand when you look at like a spoon, it flips you upside down. I kind of conceptually understand how that works. Sometimes it's like that with mirrors, but I don't know if that's just because the mirror is concave as well, slightly.
Soul of the mind, key to life's ether. Soul of the lost, withdrawn from its vessel. Let strength. Art thou done? May.
Really? I thought there was just like a little mini me in the upside down dimension looking back at me through the spoon. You learn something new every day. Forget what all the boss souls do. I'll look that up real quick. See if there's anything that catches my eye. Well, yeah. Always pretty much understood that. Yeesh. Boss weapons are looking a little lacking. Well, I don't know about you, but I've fooled a mirror before. Oh god, that sounds like a nightmare. Light moves XYZ light years a second. How many atoms does it hit if you're 2 feet away from the mirror? Something. I know there's a way to get down really quick. I'll leave that to the professionals. Trig. Trig's like the okay math, right? Calculus is the bad, that's right. Who could forget? Trig's just triangles. That stuff's easy. Right. Now we're in the Swamp of Sorrows. One of From Software's devious, but what do they call them? Sessions. Poisonous swamps. I get proofs. I'm so glad that that is such a faded memory for me. I can't even remember what it is, but I just remember proof being like, why do I gotta prove this, man? It's right there. Look at it. Is that proof enough? This is gonna be an arduous journey. Probably full of lots of death. Yep. I know there's a big group of enemies, and funny little thing, I forgot. All your healing items heal half as effectively when you're poisoned. Just a To rub some of that Himalayan salt in the wound. I think I remember the rough direction. That's the island with a bunch of those. Just kidding. I think this might be it. It's a scary NPC lurking around here, though. We have the butcher's knife. Ah, okay, okay. Here we go. Almost a complete wrong turn. Ooh, please don't see me. There. Good, okay. Forget the path. Somewhere past here, there's a rickety structure that I have to go up. It's coming back to me a little bit, but I don't remember exactly where it's at. Mosquitoes. This guy's gonna hurt extra. The enemies get harder the deeper in the level you go, or the world. They're gonna start dropping in the sky. I say, poke me ball. No, mosquitoes. I retract my previous statement. We play cautious. We get. What the heck? He just like embraced me from behind. What the? Oh. There goes another human form to the Valley of Defilement. I think our net world tendency is 1 negative, which I don't think changes anything yet. Can't remember how the system worked though. What? Duly noted. Gotta play a little careful. A little careful. I'd like to speedrun this at some point. It is a bit linear. One of the things I liked about speedrunning Dark Souls 1 is that there was some like neat little fun tricks you could do to skip parts of the game. But you would consider it cheating. But it's fun to learn those things. And these guys have full mobility in the poison, unlike me. Which is, you know, just lovely. Some software just really loves giving you the best time. I also can't roll in the poison. Just like extra awesome. So funny with their cute little poison areas. I could just picture them in their little cubicles giggling away. They all saw me. Wow. These guys have LASIK or something. What? I think I do remember. I think the poison swamp was the easier route through this section. Thieves' Ring. See, if Thieves' Ring would have helped me there, they wouldn't have seen me. But it's such... It makes the game so much easier with the Thief Ring on. It's almost like being invisible. Dark Moongrass. I think we're coming up on it. Yes, 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 yes. Should be some slugs coming up. I'm going to hang a left. Oh my gosh, so many mosquitoes. Really? Really? Oh! Oh! You know, maybe that statistic was right about mosquitoes causing more deaths than like any other animal in humans. Hmm. It's actually not what I want. Great minds plan ahead. We should put... Oh, black turpentine. Never noticed that either. We should put the Royal Lotus on our hotbar. Cure poison in a pickle. Okay. Alright, you can't roll. I was gonna say fuck it, we go right foot today, but we're going left again. Do what you know. How come they start seeing me now? Well, I guess I didn't swing it as wide. It was still better been worth it. so close. Did not think the mosquitoes would be that big of an issue. Seems this for now. God. My eyelid itches right on the eyelash. It's always a scary spot to be itching. I don't know how to like describe it. Have you ever like like fat fingered like your eye? Like you move your hand up to your face and accidentally like poke yourself in the eye and just feel like a complete buffoon. With nails on? Oh my. It's bad enough with just fingers. Oh, come on. They're both looking at me. Please don't both come at me once. Jeez. Oh, I should be careful. These guys will actually one-shot me in this area. I'm hoping I could just strafe him. It's so risky, though. I can't roll the poison, remember? Can't roll the poison. He's bleeding? The broadsword causes bleed? What is this broadsword? This is such a weird iteration of the weapon. Usually, weapons that would bleed in these games are like, you know, like curved swords or like katanas. Not like the broadsword. Cat's getting anywhere near my eyes. Stressful. At least, I forget what this guy does. It's kind of scary though. He's got aura. He's casting some sort of dark magic. Poisoned. We could take that, that's fine. Just let the fart go away. He's just crop dusting. What? No, I don't think so. Double poison me. I oughta. Oh! Dead, dead. Oh, I almost Dickensed it. Oh. That was a clincher. Oop. And I just ate that one. That was... Come on, I just need to get this guy and then it's smooth sailing. Yeah, I know you're not going to be stuck there forever, come on. Gotta be careful about running in circles before I roll. This game does some funky stuff. Do your roll if you do that. You like roll up ways. We're so tantalizingly close. We just need to go up there. That's all. Should be nothing but mosquitoes and slugs in our way now. Just gotta play careful. No, we're not even gonna get crazy with it. Get rid of them. Okay, we're getting crazy with it. Alright. Oh. Alright. Unpoison. Yellow mellow. Okay, okay, you're fine, you're fine, you're fine, you're fine. Just chill, just chill, just chill. And poison that. Okay. Yeah. I did not know these guys had, like, performance enhancers. And they dodged me. This game. These are ghoulish mosquitoes. And I bet these guys have hands too. Despite not appearing to. My guiding moonlight. So close. It's just a simple... Oh! Just a simple... little jaunt. Simple little jaunt. Don't get too crazy. It's just a slug. He's chilling. Just gently get him out of the way. Don't do nothing crazy. Don't do nothing crazy. You can block with swords too. Alright. The sword is just under that mound of slugs. We knock it down. Fall down. Pick it up. That simple. There's gonna be a bunch of slugs down there though, but... the slugs don't even hit as hard as the mosquitoes. There's mosquitoes guarding this. I don't think I would have bothered, but... we did the chip in this far. I'm gonna go a little further. Just take things slow. You could just drop down right now, but just make things slow. Nice and simple. There it is. Guarded by a writhing pile of arthropods? No. They're not cephalopods either. Gastropods? What are slugs? It's like snails. Really want me to get greedy with these easy enemies, but just like that. But in a pile of them, that'll destroy me. I don't even know what the spit does. I forgot they had that. If it's anything like the mosquito spit, I don't want none of it. Let's see. I'm gonna deal with this. I don't even think I could use the sword yet, but let's just get their attention. This quite a bit of them, but we got some turpentine. Gastropods. Thought so. Why gastropod? Doesn't that have something to do with, like, I don't know, Gastrome? Isn't that like a Disney character? Like Beauty and the Beast? Oh, didn't even think he was alive. Stomach foot. Ah, that makes sense, that makes sense. Oh. So you guys are a little tricky. They blend in with the dead ones. It's hard to tell. You think you're safe, he stands up out of the mound. Really just gonna bleed out, huh? Didn't even want to go out fighting. Oh, I keep trying to roll, and that's gonna kill me. We're getting lots of sucker stone. I don't think I've ever made a weapon that uses those, but when I do, I think now we go a little crazy. We just start lopping eyes off. Not too crazy, not too crazy, not reckless. Crazy, but measured. Pure, oh, pure sucker stone? Pure is like the best like version of it. You only need one. There we go. Just like that. I just say I don't think we'll be able to beat the boss, but we could at least try to unlock the shortcut. But this is gonna be like the scariest part of the area. We're gonna be in like a village, just chock full of these little gremlin folk. One slip up and I'm dead. So I gotta be very vigilant. Try to recall the map as best I could.
Hey, I know you. Won't you buy something? My poor child is sick.
You ain't got no kids here, I know that's for sure. You can get the Murden set. Very heavy set though.
Ready? You wretched.
Okay. Then we just go. Ah, no. Okay. That guy's flying. He's flying. He's fucking flying. A poison. That's the same sound as. Well, we got what we wanted. Here it is. The large sword of moonlight. Oh yeah. Oh, 24 faith. Damn. 5 more levels. That's actually quite a bit. Let's see. Let's do. Oh, that's gonna be a nightmare. Tower of Latria. What's what? I don't know. I think I was just talking to myself.
Hello.
That's crazy. We got a pure sucker stone. Wow, the large sword of moonlight only weighs 2 pounds. Makes sense though, because it's made of pure light.
You have a heart of gold.
I guess there's some miscellaneous stuff we could do in this spot. Shrine of Storms. So we skipped the whole area. It's the Crescent Falchion up there. Or, no, it's the Magic Falchion. It's also a really good weapon if you're like doing like mage decks. I think it's more of an intelligence weapon than a faith one. It's another one of those demons. Vanguard demons. This guy's a tough cookie. He might die here, but That does lots of damage. Ooh, and he didn't care. He did not care about that heavy attack. Yeah, Crescent Falchion. I guess, oh yeah, I am thinking of Dark Souls. The Enchanted Falchion. Crescent, I think, is the same sort of deal, though. Wait. Oops. Wonder. Really? Oh! These guys are maniacs. Okay. Thought I had the high ground, but whatever. Really? I just got outplayed. He's just better than me. That might be the play. The power attack. Power attack as they roll in. Actually, I don't know. Maybe the soul remains might help as well. Uh-oh. Get the 2-for-1. I'm dead. There's just no running. Yeah, no. Oh my god. Just kill him. Different plan. We need to level up. But that's not going to cut it. See if we can make things a little simpler. This is normally where I would soul farm, but I don't have a bow. I do. And I think I could buy from this guy down here. Oh wait, I haven't freed him. Never mind. Do a little test run. There's a Reaper down here. If I kill him, all his little ghoul buddies will die as well. Which will give me the souls. This guy can also one-shot me. Oh, he does. Okay, yeah, he doesn't care about that, really. I'll just open this. So he was priming a spell, so he might just get vaporized. It's the Blessed Mace, not such a good choice. Probably because magic damage. Percent Falchion also. It's my last option. The humble broadsword. Bonk him. Bonk him again. That's some more. Whoa! I think that might work. Just gotta do better execution. That time I just got greedy. That was me. I just want to see how many souls I get. So until you get this rate of success, it's probably not going to be a very efficient soul farm. This is alright. We can just go to Stonefang, but I don't know if we'll do that this time. Might call it here. After seeing the results. Okay. Almost had me laughing, but it's actually a decent amount. Really? I just really want to step on that. Right. See how much this will get me, and then I'll probably call it there. Longest stream yet. A whopping 4 hours. Never been done before by anyone, ever.
Soul power dost thou not then touch. Soul of the mind, key to life's ether. Soul of the lost, withdrawn from
Woohoo,
its
we're
vessel.
close.
Let strength be granted so the world art thou done? Main that
Alright. I'm going to end it there. Thank you for sticking around. Giggle, Mr. Number 9, Large, and anybody else who is watching in the shadows. See ya.